So anybody want to donate their birthday cake to Gabby? Because she really wants some cake. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review. So you, the fans, can make a decision what comic books to buy. And today, fans, we're going to talk about another new #1 from Marvel Comics this week. Fresh new start. This is X-23, issue #1. This one is done by Marco Tamaki, and the art is done by Juan Cabal. I'm not sure if I said it right. Let's talk about the artwork in this book. I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. The one problem I had with X-23, the last series, is sometimes the artwork was inconsistent at times. We always didn't get a normal artist. So hopefully the art is consistent in this run. I love the facial expressions with Gabby in here and Laura as well. The characters were very detailed. The fighting scenes were action-packed. There was good explosions. Just a lot of great art in this book. So let's talk about the story and what happens here. Now, my thing about X-23 was that Tom Taylor wrote the last run, and he really did a nice job with Laura, changing her from that killer into more of a, settle type of human trait, right? I mean, she kills when needed. She's not this crazy mutant Wolverine exact clone. She has her own personality now, and I really like that. And I was really hesitant of this at first when we have Tamaki that took this book over. So in the beginning of this issue, we wound up just getting to see a brief little history of how Laura was created and how she had sisters and things like that. And then you're thrusted into the action with Laura and Gabby, which I thought was kind of cool. And they're trying to retrieve this genetic mutant DNA. And they're fighting like these weird green-like creatures that are in this armor, which I thought was kind of cool. And Gabby's dialogue in this book is absolutely awesome. There's this one panel where Laura asks her, "Gabby, you okay?" And she's like, "Nah, I'm good." And Laura's like, "You sure?" And she's like, "Yeah, this guy's green. He looks like an angry pistachio and he smells like a Band-Aid, And it's just like, that is hysterical. I love those scenes. And there's a lot of them in there. It's not overdone. It's just done at the right time. And after their little battle, we wound up getting to see them go to the Xavier Institute. Laura reports in back to Hank, and Hank gives her a job to find this missing genetic scientist, okay? And so she takes the job, and we also find out that this is Laura's birthday. And at the same time, coincidental, we wind up seeing the Stepford Cuckoos in here, and it's their birthday as well. And some of the interacting moments again in here with Gabby and the sisters and Laura was absolutely priceless, okay? And at first when you're reading this book, it's just maybe a strange scene that they're in this this book. But you learn that, of course, there used to be 5 of them, and now there's only 3, okay? And now, also in this book, you see that Gabby wants to know when her birthday is. And she feels like it needs to be special that she's here. And she wants cake. And she doesn't want baklava. And I thought it was so funny, It was really, really cool. And you wind up finding out a little bit of the history on how these Stepford Cuckoos died, the other 2. Which was Sophie and Esme, okay? But at the end of the issue, you wind up seeing that these Stepford Cuckoos are the ones that wound up kidnapping that scientist that Hank gave Laura the file to. And we wind up seeing that there's birthday cupcakes, and we wind up seeing that those other 2 Stepford Cuckoos are actually alive. But they're not alive. They're actually clones of the other three sisters or whatnot, and their mental abilities are actually killing them. They're killing their bodies, so they're aging rapidly and whatnot, and they're trying to find a solution to make them whole again, to make them the way they used to be. And by the time we wind up getting to the end of this issue, we wind up finding out that one of the decrepit sisters is doing something, and we're not sure what it is yet. You're left with that cliffhang. And that's how the book actually ends. So what did I think about this new run, or this first issue of this new run of X-23? I thought it was really good. I think Tamaki did a nice job of writing these characters and stayed true to the voice of these characters as well. Gabby steals the book, and I feel like she steals the book in a lot of the books that she's in. She's hysterical, she's comical, she's a badass, you know, and Laura just makes the perfect older sister for her. Kind of keeps her grounded a little bit, you know. Really great stuff in this book, and I can't wait to see, you know, where this story goes 20 issues from now. What's going to be the development? How is Gabby going to grow? How is Laura continuing to grow? What's going to be the outcome with the Stepford Cuckoos? Like, what's going on here, you know? Very interesting stuff. So if you were on the fence with X-23 with a fresh new start with Marvel, I say definitely pick this one up. And I got to give this one a 4.25 out of 5 stars. I think the one thing I felt that it lacked a little bit was, where's Jonathan? Where's the Wolverine? He was missing from that, right? And I feel like Jonathan is a major part in this, you know, in that story, and I hope he's in here in the future. So yeah, so 4.25 out of 5 stars. Guys, leave me comments below what you thought of X-23. And if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And fans, until that next comic book review, thank you so much, and this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. See you soon, guys. Bye.